T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
LadyChann! Fight!
Yo, hey girl, it's LadyChann rep nonetheless, and welcome to Combox with Chan. Apologies for my tardiness. Let's just get this light going. Color. Well, on love, I go deep, deep. Hang on, just set the mood, set the tone. I have got another light. I haven't taken it out of the box since that one. I don't know if it's this socket that's a bit crazy, or I don't know. But yeah, I'll have it up next time. I've got to try and get correct lights. I'm not too glary. Oh wait, hang on 1 second. We don't need you on then. She is I and I am. Okay, let's get a color. Let's get that. Let's get it all blue. Yes. How have you guys been? I feel rusty. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to those. Hope your Christmas went well, going well. We're still in Christmas season, but via Dundham season, So, also I've got. Let me shoot out this into my compage. 1 sec. Un momento, por favor. I'm rusty. Forgive me. Okay, so link for you. Link for you. Okay. I'm reloaded. Let me see what's this lighting situation saying. Today is the Spence versus Crawford Resumé deep dive conclusion. We did coolio. We did 2 deep dive parts, part 1, part 2. Go check it out. And this is the conclusion of, everyone says Spence has got a better resume or Bud's got a better resume. So we thought, let's deep dive. Let's look at the best fighters wins and the best fighters wins, and stuff like that. Like tallied up some stuff. Those who saw the sneak peek, I had like a private meeting with those that want to show King of King Boxing and AJ all day. Something I was supposed to do. Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to look at guys, also head over to my community tab and vote. Like, look at what's up on the community tab. Shouts out to D-Star Boxing. It's about female boxing content creators that appeared on his show and who y'all favor the best. So, go ahead, hit it up for you, girl. And yeah. And let's have a look what's that saying. So, go ahead, hit it up for you, girl. It's a bit glary. And yeah. And let's have a look. Does that look better? What's that saying? So, go ahead. I don't know. I hate see when you don't got the it's a bit glary. And yeah. And let's have a look. Does that look better? What's that saying? So, go ahead. I don't know. I hate see when you don't got the look, I'm repeating, sorry. Just having a look at the glare. Does that look better? Not too happy. Need light coming from that way as well. But hey, such is life. I'm repeating, sorry. Sorry, let me get that off and stop doing your heads in. So yeah, head over to the comunidad, por favor, muy apreciada. And get his lip gloss on. Wondering that one's a bit finished. Bitch goes through lip gloss like nada. Okay. Let's go. Let's do the roll call. Members roll call in the building. You know, an espresso really does its thing. Wow. Because I'm not an avid coffee drinker, but, you know, today it had to be done. So we have Modern King Boxing in the building. Jimmy McClellan in the building. Ringside Live in the building. King of King Boxing in the building. What up, LadyChann? Lisa Bell's the queen in the building. Mark Niggity Nash in the building. Stephen T in the building. Donald Banks DB in the building. New Media Today USA in the building. AJ One Day or Someday in the building. Charlo in the building. King TJ in the building. Upload type El Primero in the building. Dr. Paul in the building. Devil Beats in the building. My Art to the Left in the building. D-Style Boxing in the building. Dub Right Side in the building. Slim Boxing Commentary in the building. Hector Garcia, mi esposo numero uno, in the building. Mark in the building. Ricky Ricardo in the building, mi hermano. Ben Adams in the building. ERF Boxing in the building. Ivo in the Australia. And Don Juan in the building. So join up for the members. We really rock out on the members only lives and special guests and stuff like that. So, you know, for the price of a Subway coffee a month, all is good. Now let's see who's in the chickadee chat. Yo, what up, down, Lisa? Sí, ya llegó el primero in the building, in the edificio. Yeah, you are here, hap. Okie dokes. All right, so Bomb Squad in the building. What up, Eric Gomes? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you, sir. Okay, so I'm introducing. AJ all day, it's Alex in the building. What up, Dal?
What up, CHANN? How you doing?
What up, AJ all day? AJ someday it is today, right?
Someday, yeah.
Someday.
Someday. I've been popping in and out, so just someday. So
I hear the voice. I know AJ. I know that's I've just woke up voice.
yeah, I've been up only in about an hour, so just hydrating, you know.
I know it's a T when it's the wake up AJ.
Yeah.
Going to sleep AJ. All the AJs one day, some days, Mondays to Sundays. Bars.
Well, I'm refreshed, ready to do this.
Yeah, ready to do this. Let's get our next persona in the
Okay here. Okay, coming.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm introducing. Introducing. I love it. KOK King Boxing in the building. What up, Joe?
How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, what's up, AJ? What's up, Shan?
What up, KOK?
What's up to the chat?
Extra husky today.
Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, you know how we do it.
A little under the weather?
Just a little bit. It's cold down here.
Yeah. Oh, you sounded southern there. Down here. Down here. You sounded real southern there. Say that again. Hey, it's cold down here. Yeah. Said it's cold down here.
It's cold down here.
Yeah. So you're southern.
Oh, I hear it.
You hear it, AJ? Yeah.
I do.
I don't detect. Yeah, I don't detect it, but I've detected it there. Yeah.
Trying to battle it back with the heater, but it makes it worse.
Yeah. What? Battle the accent? You mean?
No, the cold outside. You turn the heater up, so then it dries you all out. So
yeah, it does. Sometimes you need to. Then you have to get a humidifier. It's just crazy. I know. I feel too good. God, man, I'm gonna put my other light up tomorrow. It's too glary. I hate not being lit correctly. Okay, so let me do the banner. Cash App, Instagram, Twitter, Super Chat, email, merch shop. There's even a call-in number if you guys want to call in 917-268-9433 or UK 0793953076. 676. Okay, so let me this is why I don't drink coffee. Wow. Oh, it's funny what an espresso will do to one. Wild. I was literally shattered. Drank an espresso. Ding, I'm up. I'm in the building. Amazing. Don't all talk at once with this great convo, two lads.
Of course, I'm not a coffee drinker myself, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'll have it just but I'm not a big coffee drinker on the reg.
Yeah.
Coffee is my lifeline, bro.
I
drink it every day.
It was rough. I had to use it for what its purpose was, and that was for real, just to get me awake. Okay, so it's called The Conclusion.
Yay.
So, let me see where these mofos are. Have you guys voted for little old me on my community tab? Or
I voted.
Email on.
Oh, Chad, I did. I posted it in the chat. It's proof. Yeah, I got you locked in.
Yeah, locked in, locked on.
You had a pretty good lead, but these other young ladies decided to catch up.
Yeah, they're getting their people to do that. They're doing so. Like, guys, spread the word to anybody of your friends that've got a YouTube channel that rock with me or you. Tell them to, look here.
Yeah,
Shout out
to y'all with different accounts. Switch around. Vote from all your accounts.
Yeah, all your accounts. And shout out to Sporting Icons, Steve Kim, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, AJ, King of King, the whole Boxing Bunch group, everybody. Thank you for those that have voted thus far and that have told me that they've voted for me. Oh yeah, shouts out to Bruce Vane. He voted for me as well. Thank you as well, Bruce. Bruce motherfucking Vane.
Also, just one thing I want to mention. The other dudes who voted for LadyChann, vote for her also because of her boxing knowledge. I know some of y'all voted for her looks. She's beautiful, and there's nothing wrong. But this woman knows her boxing. Just facts.
Oh, thank you very much, AJLJ.
Shit, if it was a competition, look, no competition, bro. They got them beat, bro.
Tell them. Tell them.
Easy work.
Light work. I'm not that facetious, guys, but thank you so much. Flattered. Y'all making me blush. Thank you very much. Yeah. Vote for me on boxing knowledge. For sure. Yeah, it's the sport that we love that's getting on our fucking nerves, but we love
it. Cool. We hate to love and we love to hate.
Yeah, it's getting on our fucking nerves, isn't it? Like Kurt DeVille, and shouts out to Counterpunch Boxing News. James Payne as well. And Kurt always says the sport that I love that I hate so much, the sport of boxing, and that is facts, mi hermano. I'm trying to. Okay, so this is where we was. I'm really bad. Once I leave this desk, I don't ever return until there's another show. It's really bad. So
wow,
I'm like,
really?
It stays dormant. No, I've got to get. Don't worry, in the new year, I'm gonna sort one's life out. But sometimes I just what's on the desk, I just leave it. If I don't need to do nothing, so I end up doing a lot at my kitchen table now, as well, because I can multitask, because I can drink, eat, and watch some content and look over some stuff. So I noticed the kitchen table's becoming the gathering. Show. Okay. Yeah, just how I got to get better. Guys, if you saw this notepad, this exercise book, I start at the back, I go to the front, I go to the middle, I cover in all different shows, and I have to find where the relevant notes is. My chaos is my organization. I'm a Virgo. You're either really super organized or you're not. But I am organized, but my chaos, wherever people would look at this and be like, oh my God, where do I find this? For me, my chaos is I can navigate straight through it. It's crazy, isn't it? If somebody puts something away where it would be a logical thing in my house to put it away, I'd never find it. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 times. No, let me go down a bit, but maybe 6 out of 10 times I'd never find it. If I put something away and someone wants to go and look for it, they're just like 9 times out of 10, they just won't find it. Yeah, it's just like my way. So but most of the times, you know, things that are just like, for instance, a broom, it's going to be where a broom's got to be. But I'm just talking about more things that are maybe a bit more, maybe a bit more obsolete, where you think they're going to be, they're not. And I hate people that move my stuff and put them in places that, yeah, that annoys
happens to
me.
me constantly in my house.
If I get a cleaner in, they always just move my shit just all different places, and that really irks me. And then I have to like either get on the phone and go, where's my this or where's my that, and that just stresses me out. So just like wherever you see my stuff, just tidy it and put it back. Like that's all I ask for. Just tidy it, but in the same spot. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if I've left it there, that's because it's supposed to be there. Don't just like take it and move it to another part of the house or something like that. That's just
yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That gives me anxiety and stresses me the fuck out. I'm like, where's all my shit? Like, even certain of my makeup, like move makeup, and it's like, I don't know where anything is until I'm doing the show, and then I'm late because I don't know where nothing is. So it's a hard knock life. Look at me, first world problems. Let me just stop moaning. But yeah,
it's all right. It's a good event.
Yeah, just put shit back where you find it as well. Hate people that like that come in my house and can I borrow a screwdriver? Like, yeah, get screwdriver out. And guess what? They don't put it back where it initially was. So why didn't you put it back there? I've just left it to the side. Did you find it?
Why
to
to
the
do
side?
that? I had to add it to.
My mum always says,
"Get it back to me when you're done."
Yeah, my mum always says, put things back where you find them. Yeah, because it wasn't there. But anyway, enough about home training. We're in the building. What soundbite shall we play? Let's go with Elise.
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
Okay. So I'm wondering, so this is what we're going to do. How we're going
to... Sorry, so I was about to say before you did that. Listos pe los chingazos.
Yeah, that's what it is. Listos pe los chingazos. Shouts out to Caleb Plant. When he's fighting Benavidez, we're going to rinse that clip. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him to win, actually. I'm rooting for him to win.
Interesting. As it gets closer, it's really is a 50-50 fight, though, isn't it?
I think it is. I mean, like, I think David is going to really struggle with him.
There's someone that you could slightly edge, whether it's going to be Benavidez or Plant, but it's still...
But I see it as an even fight. I do. I really do.
Yes, pretty much.
It is a 50-50 because on some levels you could say Benavidez still has, even though he's a former champion, he still has some, I think overall Plant's competition is better. And then if you think about his showings, he knocked out Darrell Cole. Yeah, he got stopped by Canelo, but he's had tougher championship matchups and he maintained his belt until it got took from him. So
I've still got Benavidez though for the win.
Yeah, I just think Benavidez is just a lot. Plant doesn't got enough firepower to keep him off him.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a bad matchup.
I think Caleb's movement and footwork is going to really give David submissions. But if Caleb's gas tank can hold up, then I honestly I give him a good chance of winning.
Yeah, I can see a win for both. Both. That's why it's literally 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about his gas tank. That's the biggest concern with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Who Plant?
Yeah. The Caleb, yeah. Because
he phased around the 7th, 8th round, which is a nightmare for a dude like that because that's when he's gonna crank. That's when he starts getting cranked up.
Forward and walks you down, Mr. Benavidez. So he's a really big guy as well. So I mean, a lot of power he possesses. I mean, there's not going to be no Darrell knockout over here, and this coming from Caleb Plant. It's probably going to be the other way around if he's not careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Benavidez got extremely long arms as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Caleb Plant's got really good footwork, and he's really fast, and like I'm saying, so it is a 50-50 fight. So it's going to be interesting too.
Yeah, each one of them be each other's best win, period.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Which is crazy because, like, in my opinion, David Benavidez has fought nobody.
Neither is Caleb unless you add Canelo. Yeah. But he lost that fight. So yeah.
Who's the other Caleb?
Well, he beat Uzutaki when Uzutaki was a legitimate threat.
Yeah, that was it.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was his best one. Yeah.
He fight. Yeah, is it? No, he didn't fight Derevyanchenko. That was at what? That's 160. Wasn't it? Yeah. So it's Uzgateki and Caleb Truax, Fagan Butts, one other guy. I tapped into him late, literally in his last.
And a guy named Mike Lee, but that was a mismatch. Like that was a joke.
Yeah, I found, to be honest, Caleb Plant a bit boring to watch. I didn't find him mad fight.
Yeah, pure boxers usually are. That's the thing.
He's a pure boxer with no power, and the way his footwork is kind of sloppy. It's not the greatest. It's not elite level. He's slightly better than whatever. Fuck it. He's slightly better than Saunders.
Yeah, he's like a B+. Yeah, he's better.
Yeah, he's a little bit better than that.
And Saunders is a B-.
Yeah, and they both got tank issues.
Yeah. I mean, I like pure boxers that I don't get bored just because they're a pure boxer. My favorite boxer of all time is Floyd Mayweather, so he's a pure boxer. But I mean, yeah, he just made it have like a bit of pizzazz and a bit of it was slick. I just don't enjoy Plant too much.
Yeah, but early in Floyd's career, he was like a boxer puncher.
Yeah,
when he was Pretty Boy.
So he was then. But when he just transitioned into just like pure boxer, it was just amazing. So I was never. People called Floyd boring a lot. I wasn't one of them.
No, that was just a narrative because it's a difference between being boring because it's like for instance a football game over there. If the score is if one team scored 8 goals and other scores 0, and they're like, oh, that team's boring because they just blow everybody out. It's like, nah, it's the other team's fault for not fucking showing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Really, it's about the dance partner. If he's gonna make you look boring, then so be it. It's about.
I mean, he talks the talk. He got his pre-fight is entertaining. When he gets the reason he's halfway, like you watch his fights. When he fought, I don't know if it was Truex or wherever he won that title from, but he's vulnerable. You can tell that there's this man, this motherfucker keep catching up with you, bro. But other than that, I only really watched. I mean, keep it a buck, probably 2 or 3 of his fights, at most. I've watched way more David. I probably watched 6 or 7 David Benavidez fights.
Right,
a big fucking brute. It's just so somebody gonna get beat up.
The guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Just one last thing is being. Not just Caleb. Pure boxers are that style is a gift and a curse. It's a curse because it looks boring to the eye, but it's also a gift because that style is really hard for a lot of fighters to deal with. It's a difficult puzzle to solve.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be
you got to be a true boxing fan to really watch it because I actually there was this stigma about Rigondeaux. I actually enjoy watching Rigondeaux fight.
So did I. Yeah, I thought he
was a master.
The way he scored Donaire, bruh.
Yes. The way he did Donaire, even after getting dropped, and he just did him so cold where Donaire just looked like, what the fuck? There's nothing I could do. This dude.
He looked like he know what the fuck to do for most of the fight.
Yeah. Okay, we're just saluting everybody in the Chiggity chat. Llegó el primero en el edificio. Salute to you, Sports Heaven, as well. Thank you for coming through. Dr. Pete in the building. What up, Doc? What up, Ben? What up, Joe? Okay. So I'm just thinking to present this. So how we tallied this up, obviously, guys, we did 2 parts of this. Deep dive, the last 15 fights of Spence and Crawford. So we started with 15 fights ago. Crawford was he in 140? Or did we go was he 135? 140?
He's 135.
135, yeah.
Plus 140. Okay, so we went from 130. So 15 fights ago, that's wild. Only 15 fights ago, Crawford was in 135. That's wild.
I think we the fight. It was let me see. He beat. It was the 15th fight was Gamboa. Then the one before that. Yeah. Before that was Ricky Burns. Before when he won the title, so he was at 35. Yep.
Okie dokes. So Yeah, Gamboa. So what we've done is we've done where they were in the end with all the information and the data, where they were now, where they were when they fought, like what star ranking, if he was a 4-star fighter, okay, and where they ended up being, like, and what they went on to achieve, if anything. Did they achieve a win or a loss or a championship or whatever. So, and then we're gonna just do that with both of them, and then we're gonna tally up how many 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star fighters, champs, and I think undefeated. Now we just push it together like that. Okay. Okay. I've been battling with some of you guys in the bloody comment section. I ain't even done the show yet, and the Spence fans are all like, "Oh my god, you're a liar!" And I was like, "What did I do? I haven't did anything yet." But anyway, okay. God, yeah, I spent quite a lot of time back and forth in.
You lose brain cells arguing with these people. You really do.
I know, because I was on standby, like with my aunt and that. I was with the phone, and I was just ding, and every time we was back forth. I was just like, yeah, they're losers. Okay, so Gamboa, Yuri Gamboa, started off as a 4-star fighter. He was he a champ at this 135 at this time?
No. When he fought Terrence? Or
no, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
Champ at 130, was he? That was at one.
I think he was a champ at featherweight, if I'm not mistaken. Find out.
130. Yeah, it was at 130.
But that was super feather. That was super feather.
Yeah. So he started off as a 4-star fighter, and when Terrence beat him, and he went on, and he went on to have a 3-fight win streak after Terrence.
Yep.
And now he's currently ranked as a 3-star fighter. So we've got Terrence starting. Is that correct? Yeah, we've got Terrence starting off with a 4-star fighter. What I should do is my bad. 1 sec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, okie dokes. All right, cool. Just had to do another little drop. Okay, so then let's go to Spence. Was that no way? Go ahead. Somebody else give the rundown. Who's got the notes? You have them. Well, does anybody else want to speak about Edward? Noe Bolanos for Spence. I've got it. If
yeah, I was trying to pull it up. Go ahead.
Okay. 1-star fighter at the time of Errol fighting him. He went on to have I think he did. No, he literally retired after that. Did he not? Could you just pull that up? Because this is
I got it. I'm finding out. Let me see.
Yeah. Unanimous decision I've got here, but also I've got 0. But this is when we was first starting out on my graph was a bit messy. My chart was a bit messy on this one.
He had one more fight after that. Then he retired. He won by UD. Then retired. No Bolanos. Yeah.
Okay, no Bolanos. Next fight he won was by UD. Then retired. He entered the building as a 1-star fighter and ended his career as a 0-star fighter. So yeah.
Yep, no stars. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's put 0 there as well. So yeah, there's a 1-star. Okie dokes. Then we have Chan, get your life in order, girl. Raymond Beltran. So he entered at, guys, and we've already broken these lot down on parts 1 and 2. So now we're just analyzing the data to present to you. So we've already talked about Raymond Beltran, possibly what his biggest win was as well. This is called a deep dive. This was called a deep dive, not a shallow, what you lot do. Just, treading water I don't even know why you're treading water. In the shallow end, you can walk. So we're treading water. We've dove right in, and like I said, best wins, or best wins. Like, so we're now just presenting the data. If you ain't caught up by now, go and watch part 1 and 2 and see how we did that. What up, Ivo? In the Uzdanya. Yeah, we will be opening up a little bit after I just present the facts. Shouts out to Ivo in the Uzdanya. What up, yo? Okay, so Raymond Beltran started off as a 4-star fighter for Terence Bud Crawford.
Currently 3.
Currently number 3, and went on for a no contest. So at the time of fighting Raymond Beltran was rated as a 4-star fighter. Maybe I should do it like this. Okie dokes. Went on to a no contest, and then no wins after that. So okay. Then we go to
Errol Spence. We got Francisco Javier Castro, 2014. He's a 1-star fighter when he fought him. He's currently a 1-star fighter.
And only won once after fighting Spence. Yeah. So he's a 1-star fighter. Yeah, and still was a 1-star fighter and still a 1-star fighter. So now back to Terence Thomas Delorme.
2015 4-star fighter at the time of the fight. 3.5 currently.
With 2 wins after fighting Terence. After that, 4-star currently, yeah. 3.5. So that's another 4. Okay. Then we go on to
Errol Spence, Samuel Vargas. Yeah, 2015. 3-star fighter at the time of the contest. Currently a 2-star fighter.
And went on to have a 5-streak win. What do you say? How many stars is it? He started as a 3-star.
Yeah, he's currently a 2 now.
2 now. Okay. Thierry Jean or Jean, I don't know how you pronounce it.
4 stars.
4-star. Yeah. Now currently rated as a 1-star.
Yep.
But went on to have 3 wins after getting beaten by Terence.
He drew, then he won twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he won twice. Right. Okay. Then we got Philo Logreco, 3-star fighter. Is he still a 3-star? Because I don't have.
He's still a 3-star.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
Went on to.
When Amir Khan beat him, he was 3.
Went on to have 1 win after, and that was it. After Spence beat him. So he entered as a 3-star fighter, and he stayed a 3-star fighter. Then we have Hank Lundy for Terence Bud Crawford.
Hank Lundy, he was 3-star at the time of the contest, currently 1.5 stars.
And Hank Lundy went on to have 3 wins after being beat by Terence Bud Crawford. It's good to see that some fighters, go on after getting beat, that they
rebound, they rebound a little bit. Yeah, so
because it usually tends to sometimes show you the quality of that fighter that was beaten.
Poor Hank Lundy, man. He always fell short, man.
I know Hank Lundy.
Yeah, he's a hard luck case. Just very close, but never could tip it over.
Yeah, never could crack it. Just cut it out.
He was retiring, and I saw him the other day, or like 2 times. I think I've seen him twice in the last fight in the last year and a half.
No, Robbie Jaby stopped him in 2, and then he's fought 2 more times since then. And
yeah.
I thought he was retiring after that fight. That's what he said.
Yeah, I thought he said he was retiring, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's still fighting.
Yeah, it's money.
Bro, you better get out, man. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. He must need some money or something.
Yeah, it must be a situation must be dire, but it's sad because now you're just taking L's, man, and it's like it shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Van Heerden for Spence.
4 stars when you fought him. Currently 3.5.
3.5 star fighter. Went on to have
that's pretty high.
5 wins. Yeah, went on to have 5 consecutive wins after getting beat by Spence. So this is Spence's first 4-star fighter that he's Go on, Chan, go on. He's like my West Indian compadre. Walk on, everything cool. Okay. So, Victor Postol for Terrence Bud Crawford was next.
5-star fighter at the time of contest, 2016. Currently, he is a 4-star fighter.
And he
was a champion.
WBC champ.
Yep, the 140.
WBC champ. But then after Bud Crawford, he lost his... So Bud took the belt off of him, as we know, and then he lost his next fight after fighting Bud. So from a 5-star fighter to a 4-star fighter currently ranking. Then we have Alejandro Barrera. So 2-star fighter at the time, and now is currently a 1.5-star fighter.
So sorry, Chen, you circle back to Postal. He said he lost his next fight after Terrence, right?
Yeah, did he not?
No, he had a win. He won by you. He won his next fight on points.
Oh, is it? Not bad. I got lost next fight. Okay, so UD win.
Yeah. Then after that, he fought Josh Taylor and lost that fight.
Okay, so he had one fight. Yeah. UD win. Then interesting, even better. So where was I?
Alejandro Barrera.
Yeah, Alejandro Barrera. Right, Alejandro. 2-star, and went down to 1-star, 1.5-star fighter. 1 win after being beat by Spence. 1 second. Just making sure. Okay, cool. I've logged that down. Then we have John Molina Jr. for Terrence Bud Crawford.
4-star fighter at the time of contest. Currently a 3-star fighter.
Went on to have 1 win. Okay. Yeah, indeed. Chris Algieri, 4-star fighter at the time of being beat, and currently still a 4-star fighter. Went on to have 4 wins. That's who Spence fought.
And
Felix Diaz,
4-star fighter at the time of contest. Currently a 1-star fighter.
Ooh, he dropped down.
Wow.
He didn't do anything ever again. This is it.
Yeah, no, he didn't do anything. 0 wins after. Did he just retire then? He did, right?
That hasn't fought since 2019. So,
he was fighting a little bit, but I don't think he really got no much.
Yeah, I've just got 0 wins. Yeah, here. So, interessante. Leonard Bandu.
4-star fighter in 2016 when the fight happened. Currently a 4-star fighter.
Okay, I've got that. Retired now, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's done.
And that is for Leonard Bandu is who Spence fought, by the way. So fought him as 4-star, retired as a 4-star fighter. So let's tally that up. Then we have Julius Ndangu.
Unified champion going in undefeated, had 2 belts.
4-star fighter at the time of the fight. Currently a 2-star fighter.
So unified champ, 4 stars, gone down to 2 stars.
Yep.
So,
pretty much after this fight, his career became a nightmare.
Yeah, just taking L's left and right. I think he's lost
constantly. Yeah.
And he was undefeated though, wasn't he?
Yeah, going into Terrence's fight, yeah. He was on a nice little run too.
Yeah.
Just outpointed Ricky Burns in the fight before that, knocked out Travansky, who was like a KO artist in like a round himself. So yeah.
When Bud fought Victor Postol, what was Victor Postol undefeated?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Took both the rows.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Sorry. Okay. God. Guys, if you think this is easy, because I had everybody in my comments telling me, you know, what I should be doing. I just told them to open up their own channel and do their own deep dive and show it me, and I watch it, and I'm still waiting.
Chan, if I may, for just a quick second, if you feel the need to tell people how to run their channels and what to do, piece of advice, commenters, don't.
Yeah, because
that's it.
This page, like, they've got no subscribers, they've got no content. Like, you're over at mine, so you know.
That's the problem I run into in my job sometimes. Some people think, some people think they can tell me what to do, and I've been doing this shit for years, and I find that hilarious. Like,
I know, just drop dead. Like,
so it's what happens when you allow the peanut gallery to have a voice. You know what they're talking about.
I know, they don't. So we was just okay. We just did Julius and Dungan. Now we are with Kell Brook.
Yep. 5-star fighter at the time of the contest. He was the IBF world champion. He's currently still a 5-star fighter.
And he was unbeaten.
No, he had lost that triple.
No, he lost the Triple G.
Yeah, that 1-0.
Yeah.
Unbeaten at 147, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So that is where Spence fights his first 5-star fighter in his career.
Damn.
Yep.
Finally.
Yeah. Then we're moving over to Bud with Jeff Horn.
Yes.
5-star fighter with the WBO title, champion coming off a win over Pacquiao. He's currently a 5-star fighter.
What, was he undefeated?
Yes.
Yeah, he was. He's 18-0.
Yep.
Yeah. That was great. As much as people like to put that one down, but hey. Now back on to Spence. Lamont Peterson, 4-star fighter. Currently a 4-star fighter. And went on with no wins after that.
Nope. Sergey Lipinets retired him after.
Yeah. Okay. Coolio. I think we've picked up fluidity and know how to do this. It's quite, we're just sailing through it, which is cool. Jose Benavidez, big bro of David. Go ahead.
4-star fighter going in. Go ahead. Okay, take it from there.
That's all good. 3.5 afterwards, 3.5. He was undefeated.
Yep, took his O as well.
And went on to have a majority draw.
Yep, then a points loss to Danny.
That's pretty much it. Yep.
So no wins since.
No.
I'm hearing in that draw, like, it should have been an L for him. I'm hearing that was controversial. That other dude beat him. That's what I was hearing.
Yeah, he was gifted that.
Yeah.
Lucky. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I haven't seen the fight, but that's what I was hearing.
Yeah.
Who was Benavidez?
But yeah, he was gifted that draw. He should have lost.
Yeah, he should have lost that. He did lose it. It was bad.
He did.
Still dragging that leg. He can't recover.
That leg. That whoever they should have he should have stayed on shelf. But he's an example, man.
Shouts out to his though, that, like, getting shot and your knee shot out, and you still have the drive to show the people that have tried to stop you that you can still get in the ring. Not that it's at a highest level, but you know what? You got to give him an applaud.
But it is a life lesson, man. If your body is how you make your money, man, get your ass out the streets.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that's a fact. I'm just going on the basis that he's still determined that loads of people wouldn't have like been able to even get back in the ring. It's just his determination to do so. That was what I'm just giving him around.
He always had heart. It's just sad there's a lot of wasted potential.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually considered the better of the two brothers at one point in time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah. One got shot, one's on coke.
It's just a shame. Some Bud detractors have actually used that as an excuse to discredit his win over Benavidez by like saying, "Oh, he had a bad leg, yada yada yada, this and that."
He had a bad leg, but I mean, he was given as a massive guy. It was giving Bud like issues.
He's the longest he went at welterweight. He went 12 rounds, almost the full. Yeah,
the last round, right?
Yeah, the 12th round. Yeah. The only one to do that so far is
yeah, but you can tell towards the end of the fight that leg was bothering him significantly.
Yeah, it started to really.
It was obvious. It was like it was at a point in time where Bud Connor was looking at him like,
"I'm gonna get you out.
Stop this damn fight because this dude cannot fight me when I'm beating his ass."
Yeah.
So it was like it was obvious. It's not an excuse. It's reality. It was happening. It happened even in the most recent fight, with Garcia. You get to see he doesn't have the step anymore. It's limping a little bit, but it's crazy.
Yeah, Bud was embarrassing him in that fight after a while. Yeah, it was. That is correct, though. So we now have Carlos Ocampo for Spence.
He's a 4-star fighter at the time of the contest. He's currently a 4-star fighter.
Went on to have a very long streak, actually. 12-win streak. Yeah. Okay.
They had a good showing against Fandora, too. Was actually doing very well in that fight, but some things worked against him.
Yeah. Okay. Therefore, we go to Amir Khan for Terence Bud Crawford.
Mr. Glass.
Glass, chinny chin chin.
5-star fighter going in. And let's see.
Still a 5-star fighter.
Yeah, when Cal beat him, yeah.
What was he in the? No, he was nothing. He was not. He's just a former champ.
One former unified champion 140, but no, he had no belts.
He already lost like 4 times by then.
Yeah.
So just saying, it's still important to keep that in mind. He was a former unified champ. Yeah.
Did he have some wins after that? No, he just had.
No,
that was later on. That's right.
That was earlier on. He had these wins. After that, he went on to fight.
He did have one win after the Crawford fight. He fought Billy Dib in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
But that was easy. That was an easy fight. They paid him like $7 million for that. I remember. Yeah, it was like a quick rebound fight.
It wasn't really. He was a bit inactive for a little minute, and then came in after Dib to fight. After Terence, who did he fight? Dib.
Billy Dib. Then after he took the long layoff and then fought Kel.
Layoff. Yeah.
The layoff came after he fought Dib. But yeah, he won that fight.
Yeah. That's it for a little minute. Okay. Reloaded. Mikey Garcia next for Spence.
5-star fighter at the time of contest. Currently retired 5-star fighter.
Mikey Garcia was. He went on
multi-weight champion before.
Yeah, he was. Wasn't he a 2-division champ before that?
2-division champion. Yeah.
Mikey.
Yeah.
He was 4, right? Or
was it 4? I know it was 130, 135. And 140.
126,
126, 130, 135, and 140.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 4-division. When Spence fought him, was he undefeated?
Yeah,
yes, he was.
Okay.
And I remember around the time, like there was chatter he was gonna. What I was hyping him to fight Lomachenko because he had called him out, and I kind of wish he'd taken that fight instead because it would have been a lot better. I thought, but it is what it is. And it seems to me he just sold his unbeaten record to Spence or to PBC.
I was saying that he retired after the Sandor Martin thing, and now he's saying he wants to come back.
Jeez.
I know you don't want to come back into 140 and catch your ass with dudes.
Nope.
You just retired. Your brother's like got a gym, just chill out. Where your brother just made some AJ money.
Because there was talks he was going to fight Regis around I think 2020, but Regis would have stopped him.
discipline. He can't even make weight anymore.
That's the problem. His discipline issues.
He had to catch, did a catch weight.
Yeah. I think Regis now. Well, I think Regis would have got him. He would have stopped him if he fought Regis.
Martin, he looked terrible, overweight, terrible shape, terrible.
Easily outboxed. It was bad.
Terrible. Why do you want to come back for? You don't need to. You must have.
In post fight, he said Sandor ran, of course. So
here we go with that bullshit.
Whatever.
Ran to whoop your ass. That's what happened.
Every time a guy outboxes another guy, the other guy who did the outbox gets accused of running.
There's a certain unskilled group of people that always say that bullshit. If you hear a guy say somebody ran, he's on some punk shit. He got beat.
Most of the
time. He was on the track after.
He's a runner. He's a track star. What's going on? Why are you running in a box ring? Do you know how to box?
Most of the time, they're just lames that can't box, so they say that the other guy's a runner. And then who did I do see run? Sandor Martin did run against Teofimo Lopez though in that last fight. He ran.
Yeah, so did that weirdo.
Yeah, he was on his bike.
Colt.
Yeah, he was.
That purple haired dude was running from Garcia the whole fight too.
To go. Yeah, that was sad.
Manuel to go.
No. Who's the one that the Garcia that Tank was supposed to be fighting?
Oh, Chris Colbert.
Colbert. Yeah, Colbert. That was an example of somebody running.
Yeah, after he got knocked out.
Garcia was beating his ass. And
he had to survive. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Yeah.
But Colbert didn't want to be there anymore after the chance. Like you could tell he wanted to get out. He wanted out.
Okay, so now we've got Errol Spence's next one, Sean Porter.
Go back down.
My bad.
Green Machine.
Oh, okay, Evas Kavalauskas, 5-star fighter, and currently a 4-star fighter. So that's for Terrence.
Undefeated coming into the fight.
And undefeated. It was undefeated as well going in.
Yeah. It's undefeated. Okay. So now we move on to Sean Porter. Yeah. 5-star fighter. Currently a 5-star fighter. Retired a 5-star fighter.
Had the WBC belt coming into that fight, unification match.
Two-time champ.
Yeah, two-time.
Two-time WBC champ. Two-time WBC champ, right?
Yeah.
And that was his first L, undefeated.
No, Sean Porter lost before that.
Sean was already defeated by Kell Brook. Was
Kell Brook first, and then
he lost twice to Keith Thurman.
Yeah, and he's not. Okay. So, yeah, and it goes a bit. Okay, so we just got Danny Garcia for Spence.
No, come back down to Kell Brook.
Kell Brook, my bad. Sorry.
Kell Brook for Bud. Yeah, Kell Brook.
5-star fighter. Ends up retires being a 5-star fighter. Kell Brook, former IBF champ.
Delivered the ass whooping to his arch rival. Signature.
Oh.
Finally dispatched of a bad business.
What do y'all think about
who dispatched of who?
Kell Brook dispatched Amir Khan finally.
Whooping him.
He did his whole career for him.
For real. And when so when Brook fought Spence, was Brook undefeated?
One loss, Triple G.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Because I've been saying that he had Triple G. So okay, so just former IBF champ.
Yeah.
Can't be crazy. I think honestly, I know it's random, but I think that if Sean had rematched Keith Thurman, Sean probably would have got him.
Yeah, he could have beat him in a rematch. That first match was extremely close.
It was really competitive, but with Keith's inactivity and all that, they fought 2-3 years later. Sean would have got him, I think.
Sean would have got him, and Sean
can get him now.
Yeah.
That's I think Sean can get him now.
Went back to the gym and decided to fight Keith Thurman.
Keith is finished. He's finished. He's full.
Yeah. I'd have Sean really railroading him for real. Yeah. Okay, so we are now at Danny Garcia for Spence.
Danny Garcia, yeah.
Yep.
5-star fighter at time of contest in 2020. He is currently a 4.5 star fighter.
Then he was that high.
Always overrated, but hey.
Yeah, it's a little high for me.
Yeah,
I'd say maybe 3.5. That's what I'd say. So.
Nah, be consistent, man, because there are quite a few dudes on here we could say that about.
Yeah, I mean,
that's true. That's true.
I'm just going with the stats. So Danny Garcia is a 2-division champ. What was he at 140? He was unified, was he not?
He was unified.
Yep, he was. Yeah. Amir Khan was his best win at that weight. Well, yeah, too.
Did he have a belt at 147? Did he have a WBC belt?
He did, yeah. Against the ghost of Robert Guerrero. He picked it up in a vacant fight with him, yeah.
So, yeah, 2 divisions.
2-division champ, yeah. And then, was he already beaten by then?
Yeah.
So he wasn't undefeated.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, he was already defeated. My bad, yeah.
2 L's.
I think he had lost to Thurman beforehand, and who's the other?
Yeah, Sean Porter. Sean Porter beat him.
Yeah. Porter beat him. No, yeah, he did nothing at 147 after losing his belt, to be fair. So, I mean, just nada. So, okay, we've got Bud coming with David Avenesian.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter's next for Bud. Yeah.
5-star, 5-star.
Shout out to Sean Porter, man. What a throwback.
Yeah. Sean Porter is the guy. Really like him. My bad. So, Amir Khan went on to have 1 win after fighting Terrence. Mean Machine went on to having 1 win after fighting Terrence. Sorry, I lost track of that. So with Spence, let me go back. Leonard Bundu retired after. Kell Brook, after fighting Spence, went on for a 3-win spree. Lamont Peterson 0. Carlos Ocampo 12-win streak. Mikey Garcia 1 win after being defeated by Spence. Sean Porter 1 win after being defeated by Spence. Julius Ondungu, the unified IBF and WBA champ, lost next fight after fighting Bud. Jeff Horn, former WBO champ, won 1 fight after fighting Bud. Jose Benavidez, as we said, majority draw. Amir Khan 1 win afterwards. I think that was with Formella. Sebastian Formella, I think. Mean Machine 1 win after fighting Bud. Brooke, after fighting Terrence, went on to have 1 win, like we said. Is that the Billy Dibbs? Yeah, that was, yeah. Sean Porter, Bud retired Sean Porter. And then, okay, so now we are back with Errol Spence. We did Danny Garcia, went on to have 1 win after, and then we will go with Ugas for Spence.
Ugas, yeah. 5-star fighter coming into the fight. Currently a 5-star fighter, WBA super champion.
Super.
Shame how that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, they more or less just took Pacquiao's belt and gave it to him. That's what they did.
Yeah, I know, but Pacquiao was holding up the division, to be fair.
Yeah. But I mean, I can say the same thing about Leo and Keith. They didn't do that for them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about it, he did. It's not even necessary he gave it to him. They still ended up fighting.
Yeah, they still ended up
fighting. They did, yeah. They did. I mean, but really,
it's not like even if they elevated him, he still earned it against the guy.
Yeah, when you're champion recess,
that's true. Yeah, because he did beat Pacquiao in that fight. But yeah.
So he was full-fledged WBA champion at that time.
Yeah, you just go in recess, and then you're the first one to fight back for the belt. Like, you trump whoever's in front of you. You just go when you're champion recess. So it's not that unfair. You just have to refight for your belt, but you get the first dibs in refighting for it. But he should have maybe held on to that belt and not been so inactive, man. He was on his political run and all this shit.
He could have had a tune-up fight during that time. You really could have,
kept active like that, and then went in and hung about to fight Spence or who, or whatever. He would have got beat though. But I mean, yeah. Then we've got Thingamajig for David Avanesian for Bird. He's a 5-star fighter. He's a hell of a fighter.
5?
David Avanesian is a European champ for the last how many years?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. 5-star fighter.
The last 3 years going on, I think. Made several defenses of that belt. So.
Yeah, 5-star, and is still a 5-star. Okay. Champ was defeated already though. Okay, and then we have. Oh, we already did Ugas. Did we just do Ugas? We did. My bad. Yeah.
we did.
And that's it.
So, I don't remember where my buttons are. Okay. So, glaring. I'm glaring. I know. I feel too glary. Still glary. Where the light hits.
You're adding up the channelytics, so.
I'm lit for channelytics. Yeah. I have to be lit for that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here now. So, okay, so the tally reads as such. Terence Crawford, he entered onto the chart fighting 0 star fighters. He hasn't fought any 1-star fighters. Lowest that he hadn't fought any 2-star fighters in his career. So he's on with a 3-star fight. So he has 1 3-star fight.
Last 15.
In the last 15. Yeah, in the last 15. Bear that in mind. So versus Spence, who entered on the chart. He hasn't fought any 0-star fighters or unranked on those last 15. He entered on the table as fighting two 1-star fighters. So that's 1 up for Crawford. That's how we're gonna overall. So okay. Then we have Errol Spence. So he's 2 1-star fighters. Okay. Versus Terrence's none. Errol Spence, 1 2-star fighter versus Terence Crawford in the last 15. He's never fought a 2-star fighter. Then Errol Spence has fought 2 3-star fighters. Crawford's fought 1. So that's better level of competition in those stars thus far for Crawford. Then Crawford has fought 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 4-star fighters. Let me just make sure. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Should do it the old Roman way. Yes, 7 4-star fighters. I will go for the champs afterwards. And versus Errol's 5 4-star fighters. So Terence has fought more 4-star fighters than Errol Spence. We will get to the champ bit. So then we move up to Errol Spence Jr. has fought 1 2 3 4 5 6 5-star fighters. 6 5-star fighters. Terence Bud Crawford has fought 1 2 3 4 5 6 5-star fighters as well. 6. Okay, so what's happened is Terence has fought 1 unified champ, 2 unified champ. Okay, let's go. Okay, 2 3 unified champs. 3 unified champs. Unified. 2 3 4 hang on. Is that 4 undefeated champs? He's also fought 2 champs that were defeated. 2 defeated champs. By the time he got to champs. Then he's fought let's make sure I'm right with all my shit. Okay. So I did 3 unified. Okay, so he's fought one former unified champ at the time. And then also he just fought, these are how many people's O's he took as well that weren't champs, was 1 undefeated guy, non-champ, 1 undefeated non-champ.
Who was that?
Do you know what? I didn't write that down.
I'm just curious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Was that
10,
because I'm trying to think how many undefeated fighters did Bud beat?
It was like by the 11th fight.
Got
so I want to say that was weren't Victor Postal. It was it would have been 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. It's not Hank Lundy. Was it John Molina? It's either John Molina, Felix Diaz. It could be Felix Diaz or John Molina. One of them. It's one of them 2 that were just undefeated, and he took their own.
No, neither one.
No. Another one they had losses.
Yeah, both lost. One had lost with Peterson, and the other one had lost like 6 times.
What was Derry Jean?
He had a loss, just one. Gamboa. He took Gamboa's O. Victor Postal's O.
Victor Postal.
Yeah, but Gamboa.
Horn.
Julius Ndongo's O and Jeff Horn's O.
This wasn't a champ, so it could have been Was it Gamboa's then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a champ.
Yeah, he wasn't a champ in that fight.
Yeah, undefeated at the time. There you go. My bad. Okay, so let's just run that down. 3 unified champs at the time, current unified champs. 4 undefeated champs at the time. 2 defeated champs. 1 former unified champ, and 1 undefeated fighter. So we can probably, I wonder if we can just, would it be fair just to tally him up with like that 4, 5, 6. Hang on, one second. All right, and then okay, so let's move on to Errol Spence. As I said, so Errol Spence, I'll just reiterate, he enters the table as having 2 1-star fights, 1 2-star fight, 2 3-star fights, 5 4-star fights, and 6 5-star fights. So what I can do, so Errol Spence has fought Interesting. So Errol Spence has fought 1 IBF champ. Yeah, just 1. Oh, a lot of formers here. Let me just make this clear. Okay. So let me just go with the current champs that he beat at the time that were current champs. So that was Dennis Ugas, 1 champ.
Sean Porter.
And Kell Brook.
Sean Porter and Kell Brook. They were current champs. So that's 3 current champs. Then he fought 1, 2, 3 He fought 3 former multi-division champs. 3 former multi-division. He fought 1 undefeated fighter. Just a normal 1 undefeated fighter.
Was that Ocampo?
Mm-hmm.
And Mikey.
Mikey, yep, him too.
But I think she counted him in multiple weight champion.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Weight, yeah.
Did Chris Algieri ever have a belt at 147, or does he have that belt at 140?
No, 140. That's it.
Low one. He was a little guy. That 140. He had that. That's why even coming up to fight Conor Benn again it's a bit mad for Algieri because he's a little guy, naturally.
I don't think he was ever
cut out a little guy with no power, which made it worse.
No power. I don't know why you're going to 140.
He didn't have any power. He didn't have any power at 140, so I don't know why he would. I don't think he was cut out for welter.
Paycheck when he's fought.
Yeah, he's just too big. He's tall and he kind of like
tall and gangly.
Yeah, so
rangy. Yeah, and that's about it. But he's flimsy. So 1 undefeated champ. So let's do former 1 sec. 2, 3. 3 former champs. And then it's 1 unified champ, and that was 1 unified at 140. 1 unified champ. So we also will have to, let me just try and see something else so I can be. And then 10. Okay, I could tally it like that. That gives kind of like overall score. We can do +1 bonus points for any undefeated champ, I guess, on top. I've done a tally and did this. You can do +1 for bonus point, I guess, if you wanted. Like, if you wanted, what I've done is did the overall stars of that they fought, and Bud has fought overall. Sorry, my bad. 11 on a going from 0 to 5, 11. So I took the 11 and then I tallied up how many, of the fighters that he's fought, like 2 undefeated, which got up to 16. Plus that with the 11 gave him a score of 27. And then I did the same thing with Errol Spence, tallied up all his tallies. He came in with 11. But remember the quality of wins on his 11, and this is how I need to do like a bonus points to differentiate, because even though he scored 11 like Bud, they were at a much lower stars. Like Bud started with 3-star fighters in the last 15, whereas Errol Spence was still started at 1-star fighters. So you got to differentiate, even though he scored an 11. And then I tallied up all his currents. Yeah, well, actually, you can. My bad. Bud gets so it's European jump there. My bad. So Bud gets 28. And then so I tallied that up with Errol's ones, 11 plus the 13, 24. And then if you want to give, you can give Bud bonus points for being undisputed plus a 3 division champ. Do you know what I mean? You could do that. So if you want to give, he's been a 3 division champ, so you can +3 him, give him one point plus every division. then I guess you can give him a +1 for being undefeated. We'll do the same for Errol. +3 undefeated. A multi-division 3 division, and then we'll have to give him like a +4 for being undisputed in the 4-belt era. 1 point for each belt that he's collected in the 1-belt era, in the 4-belt era for being undisputed. And then we'll do the same for Errol Spence is so he is undefeated. So he gets a +1. He's undefeated. So he's not a multi-weight champ. He's undefeated and he's not undisputed. So he gets +1 point there. So 3, 4, 7, 8, 36, 25. Okay. So I am listo. I am ready. Shani's ready to declare. You know, we always find out the truth.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Peter, seal the doors to this room. No entry without my authorization.
Doors are sealed.
Computer, establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie 32 789777 643 Tango 732 Victor 73117888 732 476789764376 Lock.
Security code intact for all specified inquiries and orders.
Okay, so are you guys ready? So Terence Bud Crawford overall scores 36 points, has 4 more undefeated champs, has 4 more even defeated champs, 4 more I think Errol Spence for former unified, undefeated. Errol Spence for, I think, more former unified, but they was beaten. And he's only fought 1 undefeated guy. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So two, okie dokes. So he scored 36. Terence Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence's 25 points there. Better level of opposition goes out to, this is stats, facts, and data. I don't care if you lot don't like it, whoever's here for the truth. Goes out to Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford, last 15 fights, definitely fought the better level of opposition than Errol Spence Jr. We don't change the data. We don't change the facts. You guys can go look it up yourselves. Go look at how we did it. Go and look it up yourselves. Like, if you don't believe our due diligence, not a problem. I don't argue with facts or stats. Don't matter if it's my favourite fighter or a fighter I'm not really keen on. We're just going with zero bias here and, you know, analysing the stats. So, yeah, shouts out to Terence Bud Crawford in the building.
By the way, Chan, at work tonight, I'll come up with some alternatives for more resume stuff we could do.
Yeah.
I'll sift through some fighters and I'll come up with some options for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Age. Yeah. Because, yeah, I need a few more options. Shouts out to you, Flash. All right. I know that term.
I'll also go back in history as well to, like, you know, find out, like, you know, historic rivalries, stuff like that. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun to do as well. Those deep dive resumes. Probably for those, you know, I'd probably have to get on more of a boxing historian as well to help with that, because, you know, just looking at their resume, you know, with these, they're quite current. They're in our time.
Oh yeah, no,
so
yeah, it's current, current stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of know those boxes and know that. Like,
Yep.
If we go back, it's kind of like, we can do it though. We can, once we get through, we could do that and invite certain guests on as well to do that are more boxing historians as well, for real. Yeah, we can do that. But Keith is once upon a time. What up, Jetstar? Sandal Martin has always been he's always been a back foot fighter. Great concept. Thank you very much, Sports Heaven. So, where's everybody that was in my comments on my thingamajig? Well, you're gonna see this as playback gang, So I don't want to hear everybody that I've presented the facts to. When you come in with my comments and you're gonna still say, "Oh, Bud's a bum and he's fought nobody," please realize that you won't get a response because I've presented what I've presented, and that's it. So no matter what you type in the comment section, there will be no reply. I doubt I'll even see it on that. So. Yeah, that's where we're at with that. And what do you want to say about this KOK or AJ? How this process was for you, or what did you like about it? Did you like this? Or
Oh yeah, I loved it. Don't change a thing. It was great.
Yeah.
No complaints from me.
Going into it, I literally wasn't sure who had roughly, but I wasn't sure. And this is why I was really interested in I learned even more, to be honest. And then how they became, as they reached a bit higher, they started to mix it up with the same fighters and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, it's very interesting to see. Bud's run is very impressive. Very impressive.
Neither was I. I mean, it's like I thought Bud might have edged it because I knew that for a fact, like, for the longest all he's had was title fights for like his past, 15, 16 fights. So based on that alone, the quality of competition should be a lot better because Earl, he wasn't fighting for titles like 15 fights ago. He was still like in the kind of like the prospect phase or contender phase. So, based on that alone, I just figured Bud might edge it by just, by a little bit. So,
yeah.
No, and so by full disclosure of that, I never doubted that Bud had a superior resume. He's been fighting 4 years longer. He has been in title fights from the first time I've ever seen him. So, and like I said, people don't watch boxing and they don't understand boxing. He's where he's supposed to be. What this has taught me, though, is the great travesty of these guys not fighting is a bigger hurt to boxing than we realize. Because regardless of what their resumes are, if they don't put each other's name on each other's resume, it's always going to be an asterisk. And it's just sad that we're not going to get the fight.
That's facts. That's facts.
Depending on your powers, and like you said, every day you see something can happen that can hurt you or whatever. I don't want it the bicker and the back and forth. It's lame as fuck. You can't argue with somebody, but even if it was at 140 being undisputed. And then I know the caveat was, well, at 147, well, years have passed since you guys initially made that argument. He's bulked up his 147 resume as well. Multiple like names, impressive victories over those like names. So, it's like I said, people, I want to tell everybody, if you guys get into conversation with somebody, you guys want to get debate, and if somebody doesn't bring any kind of facts, they just blurt out comments, block them, erase them, don't talk to them again. We high frequency over here.
Yeah, that's we're not indulging with the low-hanging fruit, So, yeah, higher frequency over here, proper boxing channel over here, So it's all good in the hood. You guys have been amazing, though. Thank you for the work that you guys have put in. Made a great little team there. I massively appreciate the work, KOK. I massively appreciate the work. One day, AJ. One day,
yeah.
Yay, boss. So yeah, appreciate that. And this is fun. So this will be a part of the the new Channelytics. Stand by for some new bits and pieces there. So check out I've got a playlist called the Deep Dive Resume. So this will go into that. The other 2 parts are there as well. And yeah, so what I want to say though myself, like I said, it's been a learning moment. People are gonna just always accuse me of being biased and that, but do you know what it is? Like, at the end of the day, those that know me, know how I'm integral. If I'm saying I'm doing something without bias, when I'm doing point scoring and rewatches, there's no bias. When I'm doing stats, facts, and data, how can I manipulate stats that have been put down and they're in history books? I can't do that. You're giving me too much power, guys. I'm flattered, but so I can only go by the data and just like analyze it and present it. That's what I'm good at. That's what I like doing. That's what I'll do. So and also you learn from doing stuff like this. You learn about fighters. You learn about fighters that you know they were vague on your parameters, and just doing these types of deep dives, and then obviously chopping it up with the lads. They've got really good boxing knowledge as well, so I always learn from them as well. But what I am going to say is that okay, so we've put this one to bed, and that's where it's going to stay. I'm not going to be doing any Spence versus Bud fight because there's no fight, and I've got one news report to do on the matter, and that's it for me. It's like Jay Holiday. I'm gonna put you to bed on this one. Yeah, I have to retire that fight because it's not going to happen. You know why? Those that know. And with people like me, I'm just going to have to say that Bud is, I don't care if that one's got the 3 belts, just due to how he's maneuvered. I would have to say there's a certain amount of reservation for them to put their fighter in the ring with Bud. So I just have to think that shows a lot. Actions speak louder than words, and lack of actions. They've got a lot of words, but it never matches the action. So in my opinion, as we can see, Bud is the overall superior fighter. It's not even up for debate. He's the best 147 pounder. It's not up for debate. So shouts out to Terence Bud Crawford.
And I think I could speak for everybody here. If we know what would happen if Bud got in the ring with Spence, we know. I don't have to say.
Yeah,
we know.
Oh, that's why it's not happened. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But hey, so I won't be doing Bud versus Thingy, and unless there's some drastic change, unless a fight gets signed for, then I'll be talking about it all day and I'll be mad excited. But I mean, I think we should all put that to bed. But content creators will do whatever they wish. It's their channel. I mean, garners a lot of views and a lot of revenue for them. But yeah, I'm done with it. To be fair, I was never on that hype train anyway. Covered it when it was necessary. But yeah, muy interesante. Yeah, I really like this. So guys, I want to see. Let me see. Hang on. Do you know what I'll do? If anybody wants to jump on the panel and give me their views, because I was just going to shut it down and be like, yeah, bye bitches. But I mean, you lot might want to say something. Let me put the link. Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes to tap in if you want to tap in and say anything. It's very interesting that the people that were in my comment section, you're probably watching, but you're not in the chat. They had so much to say yesterday. Losers, so much to say.
I just don't get that method of thinking from people. Like, you have so much to say, but when we give you a chance to jump on, you don't. I just don't understand.
Yeah, they want to be in a woman's thingy comment section. Thinking that they've got some kind of, oh, she's a girl, I can go over here and haven't you lot learnt about me yet? Ain't you lot? I've been here just over 2 years. Who
they must have forgot.
Yeah, y'all must have forgot. Do you think you lot can really fuck with me? I don't know what bitches that you're used to dealing with, but it's a different kettle of fish around here, love. I'm from the grind scene in East London. Google it. You lot are peons, mere mortals to me. So I don't know if you think because I'm a woman that you can get your dukes up and that you want to do a Tank Davis virtually out here, but don't. Yeah, because you know what, I was blessed with intelligence and you was cursed with retardation, unfortunately. But, such is life. All can't be perfect, although I'm close to being so in comparison to you lot. You know what I mean? So fuck you know. I just want to Look at something. Oh, you lot are very quiet. Let me go into my YouTube studio. Mad quiet.
Right?
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you lot in the comments. This is the thing. They're going to be all jumping. Oh, he's a bum. He's a someone called David. I'm a sneeze again. I was like, you lot are so mature. I was like, bless you. You know, get something for that cold that you got. So ridiculous. These people, they sit there making up names for fighters. It's like quite sad. Okay, let me just have a look. Nobody coming on?
Don't think so.
You want to shut shit down?
Seems as if time.
I
guess we dropped the gavel on them. No
they're
other
quiet
arguments
now.
necessary.
That's what it is. They literally can't say anything. They're like, God damn. Like, you know, fuck off.
You know what this is? This is like tantamount to like, you know, going to somebody's house if they talk a lot of shit. Then you wait outside for them to come out. I'm outside. Then they just stay in the house.
They stay in the house. Yeah.
Come outside and say that to me. Then they just stay there.
Outside, yeah. Ask your mum if you're allowed out, punk. Ask her. Say, Mum, can I go outside? Yeah. Your mum will probably tell you, yeah. You'd be like, my mum said I can't come out. Lisa Bell's in the building.
Hey. I mean, I'm not one of the people you was asking to come on, but just
you are.
Came.
Anybody?
Oh,
yeah, no,
yeah, yeah. That was a good session. You know, that was a lot of work, very deep.
Thank
you.
And
I was surprised at the outcome because I figured because of I didn't know about the 4 and the 1 star and the 2, you know, and all of that. Because I don't really follow resumes like that, but yeah. I figured, because I was going with the welterweight thing, but you gotta take the whole resume into account. Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah. Shouts out to Bud Crawford. Shouts out to Errol Spence. I mean, you know, you're there. You've competed. Not trying to take anything away from you. Not trying to add stuff that doesn't equate to you either. So, you know, I think
he's the number 2 welterweight currently. So.
Yeah, he's number 2 welterweight for sure. On paper, he'd be deemed as number 1 because he's the majority belt holder. But you know, for me, that's like in the heavyweight division. I've got Usyk. For me, would be number 1 heavyweight, but on paper, it's Tyson Fury, even though he's got 1 belt. So I mean, we could do the same energy and be like, well, Terence Crawford only got 1 belt at 147. He's the best welterweight versus the guy that's unified welter. The heavyweight. So people need to keep same energy. Whichever way you want to do it, I can match you and checkmate you and beat you. You know, so that's why I think we've got a load of silence. I remember this silence, no disrespect, but I do remember this silence when I did the whole John A. Wilder thing and when he'd lost the 3rd time. And then when I did his resume, everybody the trolling on my account was crazy. You remember sis? Was crazy. As soon as he which I said he was gonna, and then it just went like flatline. This reminds me of this, like they're just gonna be like, yeah, they're not here now. So out to them, like, I've shut your mouth. I'm in the comments afterwards. It don't really matter. Like, you've missed your opportunity. I'm doing some admin work as we speak. They've missed their opportunity. I don't want to hear nothing in my comments. And if I do see it, I may just delete you. Just may delete your comment, make you obsolete. Because when you could have pulled up, you didn't pull up. Y'all must have forgot, for real. So, yeah. What was your impressive... What was a couple of things that you learned about both fighters, sis? If there was anything from this.
I mean, you know, I learned Bud fought more undefeated fighters. You know, I was talking about the star thing. I have actually seen them like on BoxRec, but I just never really took a boxer's resume and broke it down, you know. So I learned.
Me too. Yeah, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I was able to learn all the people that they fought. The pros and the cons. It was a good deep dive. And Bud has taken a lot of people's O's, and yeah,
Yes. Somebody's
yeah,
gotta go. If you're fighting Bud Crawford, it won't be
The O taker.
The O taker, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The O taker is in the beauty. That's a good name. That's a good nickname. The O taker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great name.
Yeah, so it was,
So
it was interesting, yeah.
It is, but what do you think about Derek James saying his stuff? I literally can't be bothered to. I'm going to cover that, and I mean I can't really be bothered to talk about a Spence a Crawford fight that really doesn't look like it's happening, and I mean that's really made me to a degree really salty at Errol Spence to the degree that I'm just like I just don't want to deal with you. I don't care what after you fight Keith Thurman, what like. That's a letdown. Like
Going up to 154.
What to 154 and hide about and what and
he's not fighting Boots either.
He's not fighting Boots, so we know he's an eternal royal duck for that. Put him with Sebastian Fundora. Put him in with that. Oh yeah, you don't want to fight your stablemate Jamel Charlo. These guys will give you work as well, but you're going to do the easiest shit yet again and make it look like, I don't know. But we just know that you just really double darked. If you're not even going to fight Boots Ennis, who's leveraging up for his IBF, I heard there's a 90-day thing that they have to figure out. Within those 90 days, he'll be like, oh, I'm healing from this car accident. And as soon as it gets to the 89th day, belt vacation, I'm moving up to 154. Remember I said
it? Because Boots is fighting for an interim title in his next fight. That's not a coincidence.
I know.
That's not. So once he wins that fight, he's just going to be elevated. When Spence moves up, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. And I guess what Bud Crawford could do, stay at 147, fight Boots, take that belt right off him.
If he'll unify, if he'll be allowed to unify.
Yeah, he'd be.
I know. Bud will fight him. I mean, he's already said he's open to fighting Boots and Virgil, both of them. So yeah. So
right.
Yeah. So I mean,
because he's not going to be able to fight Charlo.
Nope.
No, he won't be. You know that. Yeah, he won't be. Yeah. So hang on.
But that's if Boots handlers allow the fight if he becomes IBF champ. So
right.
I'm saying, but that's if Boots handlers allow the fight with Bud to happen if he becomes IBF, if he gets up the IBF belt. If he becomes champ, that's if they allow him to unify with Bud.
Yeah. Well, he fights on Showtime. He's not effectively.
Bud's a free agent. They'd have to make him an offer to come over. That's how that would work. So yeah.
Yeah. Just be prepared for some
BS going on.
Yeah. Into that.
I'm expecting some BS though. I am. So
yeah. But hopefully it'll just be easier once Spence just gets out. It'll be a little less BS when Spence just vacates, fucks off.
The Chan, here's the silver lining. What's good? Like when Virgil fights Stanionis for that Reggie strap for the WBA. If Virgil wins, if Virgil wins, then when Spence moves up to 154 and vacates his belt, they could just upgrade him to WBA champ. Then Bud can unify with Virgil.
Go and unify, because this is what I'm saying. So Spence is holding up the division, to be fair. Go up 154. We won't care because if Terence Crawford could still become undisputed, clearing up the little lads, I'm very confident that he does so. A little bit of BS will be thrown in, but, Spence, he'll probably maybe win one belt and they'll call him a 2-division champ. Yeah. But we know.
Oscar could sign Terrence to a nice multi-fight deal on his own. He can go over there, clean out Blair Cobbs, Alexis Rocha, then fight Virgil. So they could be greener pastures over there. I love to see Bud on his own fighting.
Me too. You probably may do. Yeah. Probably, you know what I mean? So shouts out to Terrence on that. Do you know what I mean? Bud champion in free weight. Shan, are you doing? Shannon, you're doing a yearly wrap-up show, Fight of the Year KO. Fight. I am indeed. I'm going to be doing it with my fellow colleagues and stuff. So stand by for that. Other content creators in the building. You know, I did one last year, so you know, keep up the tradition. Last year I come in after the New Year though. I came in like as the first, you know, probably a couple of days after the New Year. Remember who did I have? The Boxing Bros from out of Boston, Kurt DeVille, Sporting Icons, Ring IQ. Everyone chopped it up. I think we had Tunde Ajayi, Spence on. We had quite a lot of people. So we'll just do, you know, what we do. Yeah. Shouts out to you, El Gramos. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be. But I'll have to think because I am taking a break from the weekly wrap-up show, not coming back until the 9th of January for that first live show. So yeah, let me just figure it out how I'm going to schedule in the wrap-up, if it's going to be on this side or the next side. But it could possibly just be in the next couple of days. I could do it, and I probably will. So shouts out for you for answering that question. But yeah, that was plans in motion, spoken to some of the compadres. Yeah. Where's Modern King Boxing? What up, King Ramadan? Yeah, that's right. Shouts out to you. Just seeing, yeah, okie dokes. So I think we'll leave it there. 1 hour 41 minutes in the building. Short and sweet, because I know you lot's bloody ADHD does start to play up after a while. You know. Fucking hell. So yeah. So let's shouts out to Queen Lisa Bells for coming on and giving us her opinion in the building. Thanks, sis.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Every day and twice on a Sunday. Thanks to AJ all day. Thanks, AJ. Oh yeah. Also, I do have to. Fuck, I forgot. Y'all must have forgot, AJ.
What's up?
Okay, so. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to do a lot of these. Another. One more. Otra vez. Shouts out to AJ all day. Each of those clips that I was playing was worth £25. We played 6. Shouts out to AJ for the £150 cash app in the building. Thank you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. AJ.
Merry Christmas. You're welcome.
Thank you. So I massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that. You've always been a great contributor to the channel, and I massively appreciate that. That was a shock. So thank you very much for that. And Merry Christmas to you, by the way, as well. Merry Christmas to all of you guys on there. But yeah, shouts out to you, AJ. So I nearly forgot. I was just like, yeah, I got to do that, innit? So shouts out to you. Massively.
Oh, it's all good, Chan. You know, it's all good. You know. Yeah. You show your support in other ways, but the appreciation on the channel is much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you so much. No, it's quite humbling. So thank you so much. And thank you also King Boxing in the building, Eduardo. Thank you for joining me, sir. Thank you, massively appreciated for your hard work.
Any place. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So,
you too, King of King.
Okay.
Yeah. Edward sounds like he's ready. He's asleep already.
I don't ever sleep.
I don't sleep. Sound like Kevin Gates. I don't sleep. I got 10 jobs. That's what he says. No, he doesn't sleep. Country. Shouts out to you, country. Thank you for the vote. Yeah, like I said, can you guys hit over to my community tab and vote for your girl over there now, ASAP, for, you know, great female boxing content creator. I would massively appreciate that. Yeah, country, we did that. We did it. We're signing off. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're going to be
what up, country?
Gang. Shouts out to country. Thank you, country, for voting. Massively appreciated. Hey, smile back if you're ugly. Massively appreciated. Yeah, country saying hi. Peace out. Yeah. So
hey, country.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you as well, country. But I think I will see you on this side in the new year and first. So a happy New Year to you, just in case I don't make it home tonight. Okay. So, all right. So what are we going to do is, you know, we're here to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. Where are you? I've got to resort this out. That just left the buildings and I don't even know where that is. You can't handle the truth. Where did that go? There you are. Colonel Jessup.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
And I know in my comments after even, you know, giving you the guys this stats, facts, and data, you're going to be like,
what you talking about, mister? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Manny? What you talking about, Dad? What you talking about, Willis?
Yes, yeah, I'm going to just throw you lot away. With all your opinions, because we deal with stats, facts, and yeah.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got shit to do. That's why I appreciate you rocking with me. I guess you could be doing other stuff, but you're here anyway. And you're here to obtain knowledge, and knowledge is key.
Knowledge is key.
So if you go on.
Now but I see nothing because nothing not a one. Lock off your eyes, cough me, make you cough.
Them the like we wanna like them.
Them not like me, some me not like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, there's a bag of lies. Rose praise man, wanna informer, fun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping fly.
Yeah, so I think I'm finished. Shouts out to we probably do a breakdown. If you guys want another breakdown, I do have a poll up as well. I know a lot of you lot want Tyson Fury. I've been polling loads, but you know, okay, we can do that. So Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, Triple G, you know, just let me know.
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
Lista siempre. Sí, ya tú sabes. Anyway, buenas noches a todos, mi gente. Muy apreciada a todo también. Anyway, I'm gone. How you going, LadyChann? Combats with Chan. Forgot my exit. Know it in Spanish, don't know it in English now. Weird. Chan. Thank you for joining me.
LadyChann.
Fight.